Today I'll be showing you a short demo which will give you a brief overview of our vendor portal. So this is our vendor portal. This is how it looks like. So we will provide you with a username and a password, and you will have to log into the vendor portal to see the details. So this is my username. So I've created a user for Abhi, and I'll enter the password for it. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now, yeah. So you are into the system. So I'll just give you a brief overview of the things that you could do at this portal. So one of the things that you could do is you could see, you can update the inventory. You could see the order fulfillment, the orders that have been placed. You could see the order settlement, whether the order has been settled with Sendcraft or not. Also, you could see various reports like the product report. Okay, so let's begin with order fulfillment because here you'll be spending most of your time. So yeah, here you could just add a filter from which date to which date you want to see the orders from. You could also select like which status, like you want to process pending orders or you want to process confirmed orders. So that is given to you. Even you can filter based on order numbers directly. And yeah, so currently now we'll just go ahead and see which orders have been are already placed, and then we could just go forward and then process them. So you could see there's an order number 12 placed by Abhijit Patil. So currently the status is pending. So now what you need to do is when you see this order, you need to check whether that product is available in your inventory. If it is available, then what you could do is you could just go ahead and confirm this order. So don't forget to click on the update button once you confirm this order. So this will send out a mail to Sendcraft that the order has been confirmed, as well as it will update the status for the user that your order has been confirmed and we will be working on delivering it. Okay, then now going forward, what you could do is once the order is confirmed, you'll have to basically package this order and make it ready for shipment. So once you have done with the packaging, what you need to do is you just need to update the status to shipment created. So this is the status. Once you are done with that, you need to press update again. Okay, so this will basically create a shipment of the order. One more thing that you could do is uh, one more thing that I forgot to tell you about is order info. So you could see all the details of the order here. The product name is Mazen, the brand name is 18, and you could also see the quantity and everything of it. Now also you could print the invoice of this order once you click here. So this is the invoice that would go to the user. So as you can see, this has everything, the product name, the COD charge, the IGST and everything you can see here. And yeah, this is the invoice total. You could basically save this invoice or print this invoice. It's up to you what you want to do with the invoice. We will also be sending this invoice to our users along with the order. Okay, going ahead, we'll basically wait for the Sendcraft admin to send a logistic partner so that you could just give that order to the logistic partner and then he could ship that order for you. So as you can see, yeah, the status is still shipment created. So you'll still again have to wait for Sendcraft to basically update it to a new status. Also, you'll get an email notification regarding this in your mailbox. So you could also monitor it. The mail email will be the one that you have registered with Sendcraft portal. Yeah, so again, we can just press refresh and see. Yeah, so you could see the logistic partner is on the way. So now what you need to do is once you see, once the partner is at your door, you just need to give them this, the shipment that we created, and just you need to update the status to be shipped. Again, do not forget to press on the update button because this is when the status will get updated. Now the shipped status will be sent to the Sendcraft as well as to the user. So both of them will get an email regarding the status. Now, now there's nothing that you need to do about this. Your job is basically done. Once the order reaches and once everything is completed, the status will automatically go to completed. And then after 7 days, what you could say is you could see this order being placed into the settlements. So as you could see, there are some orders that are already been settled, as you can see here, some orders which are pending. So yeah, what you need to do is, so this is basically settlement between you and the Sendcraft. So yeah, you could basically download the PDF. This will give you the invoice between you and Sendcraft, like what was the decided commission that we worked on, and what rate you'll get for this order. So you could see the invoice total between you and Sendcraft. You could also save this portal again, just like the user invoice. Now, yeah, once you are satisfied with this, you could basically check your bank account if the money has been deposited or not. So Sendcraft will usually deposit money on Fridays of every week. So every week on Friday, we will settle all your orders so that you'll get the money. Once you are satisfied with the money and everything, you could just settle the payment, and then that's it. So this will notify Sendcraft that the order has been settled, and yeah, we are through. Okay, so going forward, I'll also show you how to manage the inventory, because this is also stuff that you would be using on the portal. So now for inventory management, as you could see, these are the various products and inventories that we have already uh, managed, or we have already put in. So now let's select some one of the products. So I'll select suppose Lancaster fragrance. So you could see Lancaster fragrance. This is an autocomplete feature. Now you'll update it inward, because you are going to uh, update the inventory, that you are saying that this much inventory, like 20 more bottles are available, suppose. So you'll update it, and then order number is optional. Rate is you can put the rate. Suppose the cost is 199. Expiry date, this is something that you need to be careful, and you need to put it. Suppose this is 5th November for this bottles, and then I'll just press save. Once we have saved, you could see here that yeah, I think you'll have to refresh the page. Yeah, you could see the